Hi there. So what's inside of here is an infrared tool for measuring temperatures. And I'm glad I picked one of these up because the one I currently use is not working anymore. And this was a replacement for it. Comes in a nice kind of like soft, hard shell. I know that's an oxymoron, but you know what I'm saying. And you can see that inside of it, it has the gun for taking the infrared information. It comes with 2 batteries. It comes with the instruction manual, and it comes with a temperature probe. My other one didn't have that. So let's set this up and see how well she works. One thing you want to know is whenever you're using this, you want to make sure that your temperature device has been acclimated to the surrounding temperature that you're currently in, or it will not give you a good reading. So go ahead and open this up, and it comes with 2 AAA batteries. So we'll go ahead and install them. All right, let's go ahead and turn this on. Just pushing the trigger turns it on. There is the information that's on it. I'm going to go ahead and push this button, which should change it to Fahrenheit. And it says that it is currently 78 in my room. I need to cool it down. A lot of electronics and lights in here. But anyways, it looks like it has a humidity in it, which is 47% humidity. And on the side, it tells about how to measure temperature. So let's use my hand. And you can see that it came up with 91.8 degrees. So if I bring it back here, you can see it. And you can see that the further away, a little bit less, a little bit closer. And it's not great for taking temperature of a human, but it seems to be doing a pretty good job. Let's see what we got. There's different modes. Let's see if we can go through the modes. That is, I have no idea. There are so many different modes. It looks like there's actually only 3. So I will have to read up on the instructions on what the modes do. But this is the main mode that I'll be using. I use it for testing the temperature bed on my 3D printer. I use it for testing the temperature of my lizard cage to make sure that the spots are the correct temperature. It's great for checking the water of your aquarium. Make sure you actually shine it on the water. Don't shine it on the glass because the water is a different temperature than the glass. It's great for checking the food temperature on like your skillet and stuff like that, or your grill, to make sure that the grill is the right temperature, like the actual metal piece, and the pan that you're cooking in. This is great for checking temperatures of engine parts and stuff like that to make sure that you're there. And like I said, let's go ahead and get this out. It comes with a temperature gauge, and it's got a nice little plastic end here. So don't lose that. And it just clicks onto the top here. And if I turn it on, it is measuring. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that. Let's see if the temperature goes up. You can see it rising at the top there. Again, 91.8. Exactly where it's supposed to be. Oh, a little bit hotter. 95. 91.3, 95.3. Anyways, I don't have my hand tightly wrapped around it, but you can see that now that I have it off, it should start going back down. You can see the temperature right there going down. So if it's just within the air, it should drop at like somewhere like 78 or something like that. Because it's just, oh, I'm holding it here, which is probably messing up with the temperature. But anyways, this is for sticking in things to get a temperature reading. So if you need that, this also works for that. So very cool. Tons of information on this, so check it out. A really cool tool. It has a minus 50C to 980C, or minus 58 Fahrenheit to 1796 Fahrenheit. And I was reading up the documentation on this, and how these actually work is everything that has heat gives off an infrared signature of that heat, and that infrared signature is going at the speed of light, and this thing actually measures that, which is mind-blowing. How cheap these things have got and how awesome they are, and so useful. So check them out. It's a cool little tool to have around your house whenever you need it. So you won't be disappointed in this guy. And I like how it goes off very quickly, so you're not wasting a lot of battery. So check it out. All right, so I have some water bowling here just to demonstrate how this thing works. So if I shoot the water, you can see that it's got a temperature of 214. And if I actually plug this thing into the top, I can actually put that into the water and get a temperature up here and get more of a specific temperature using the probe. So it looks like we're sitting around 210. So you can use the probe, or you can shoot it with the thing. So it's kind of cool. And of course you can also like shoot the burner and get even a different temperature there. There's 280. There's one that's 564, 523. So I mean, you know, depending on where you point it, it gets a different temperature because, you know, things are different temperatures. So there you go.